any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Oregon Ducks. yr3 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Ducks will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will have the first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. There he goes.
Oh, man, I thought you were going to catch that.
Just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
74, why are you so damn small?
Right back to the well. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, no!
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. That's caught. It's Denmark. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
From the gun, running back gets the gift. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
The offense goes as he goes. So really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh, boy.
The Ducks offense will go to work for the first time today. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Finds his man in the middle. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. The give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Getting vertical. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. The Ducks will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Get that ball, get that ball.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Now, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Snagged in the middle. It's Denmark.
Look at that move. Look at that move. He said, oh.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He wants to take the top off.
Hold on that ball, Riddle.
Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Looking for space. It's Robinson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Got it. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. And the Ducks are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Unloads to the wide.
Give me that, boy! Give me that, boy! Get out of here!
And they'll get him down after a solid
Stupid
return.
computer.
And, man, what a mistake. Jesse, how much do you think about as a quarterback? I'm backed up in my own end. Like, I got to be conservative, or do you just play football?
No, you've got to be conservative, especially that part of the field. You cannot try and force the ball into an area where there's a lot of defenders. That interception really cost this offense, and we're going to see if that leads to points.
Yeah, it's going to lead to points.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Now on the option. Now
Oh, no.
in a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snags it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling. You got a big completion there on third down. You set up fourth. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on fourth down, hoping to get a touchdown.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look.
I thought he was going to continue, and I was hitting him over here. That's why I threw it. Should hit 85 right in the fucking middle. God damn it.
Way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Ducks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to the back. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. That last play is the epitome of why you have to have a short-term memory. Just forget about that one. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Fires to the tight end. Running through contact. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Oh, lucky on that.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They punt it away on 4th down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
What the fuck?
13th time he's done that this year.
Bro.
Taken down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play.
You gotta be kidding me, man. Don't even try for it. His damn guys.
Back end, nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking to pass. It's Bullock. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clinton. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. A quick completion to the left.
Why the
for the 1st down? Turning it over.
Fucking Christ, man. Why would you try and just push him?
A big pickup on that one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Lost the throw again. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. And that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Makes the grab. It's Robinson. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Denmark. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds his target down the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Come on.
They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man down the middle. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Looking to throw on first down.
X again.
Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3.
Ah!
No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Nittany Lions will boot away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Ebby. And the returner will be dragged down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Trying to set the tone with the run. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. On first down from their own 22. From the gun, running back on the move. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been
into the secondary on the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Powers through. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson.
He's got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
A designed run for the quarterback. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence. Down the road,
come on, man.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Makes the grab. It's Denmark. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Denmark. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise.
Let's go.
He's going for the
Let's
goal
go.
line. Touchdown, Penn State. They take the lead with the 6.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Coming out with it, it's heavy. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Oh, my God.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Bullock. Pulls it in, it's Green. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Shouldn't even be close.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. He wants to throw it again. The screen, he's got wheels. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's
Nowhere to
Come
go.
on, baby. Let's go. That road, that was my road. That was for me. Meant to be. Let's go.
Just couldn't bring
Let's go put this game away.
Pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an
Let's go put this
outstanding
game
job
away.
in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any
John
receivers
Walker
open.
on that
That's why the
stop,
QB had to
boy.
keep holding it. And
Let's see that stunt. Let's see it. Ooh. Wasn't really necessary. Stunt, what? Yeah. Yeah. Here's a special stunt, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it.
That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. On the move, it's Robinson. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together,
Gotta walk away with
looking
points.
really good.
Gotta walk away with points.
Got it in the middle. It's
Like the
Denmark.
cat that he gave me.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away by going down?
Ah, there it is, baby. Oh, come on.
Finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a
Yeah.
run there.
And how about this
Scooch.
offense running the
He's like,
football
"Oh."
when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad, and this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand.
Didn't work
and
because
start
8-7
running those
sitting there staring at me.
And
What
this
are you
was
doing,
just a
baby?
low man wins battle
Oh,
right
you're
on
gonna
the
take what we
doorstep
do.
of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. And he takes it in. for
Finish
the
what you
score.
started, boy.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got it.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Wants to throw. It's Bullock. Setting up the screen. Moving past the 25. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to be on the same page.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Clinton. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hauls it in. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught over the middle. It's Clinton. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Moore. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Scanning the field, it's Bullock.
Oh, I thought you were throwing it to him.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. He's got it. Turning it on. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. From the red zone, looking for a man. Oh, he makes the catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time.
Oh, my God. Seriously?
Doubt. Right down the middle. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play.
I lose. That's going to be why.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Really?
Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside.
There's the hole. There's the hole.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The Nittany Lions inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. On the ground, it's Martin. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game.
You guys have to stop me. Why are you three-man front with your backers 5 yards off the ball?
They'll leave it with him. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
You bum.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking to throw. Fires to the right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Gets it into the
Fuck out of there with a tutty.
Touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart.
Say, you
Scoring
can't
late.
win
Maybe they could have
now.
wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To throw, it's Bullock.
Come on, Andrews. Go back here for the pick.
For the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love